here's the first delivery. That's a much wider one as Thurunga is trying to leap to reach that one. And the umpire, Suleiman Saeed, will have no problem signaling that one wide. With the first legal delivery. And this is struck away very well by Sachita Thurunga. And it's going to be a boundary. He's so strong. Square of the wicket, either side. A great puller, great hooker, and also a great cutter. That's where Aminul likes to, but it's a bit too straight. And Thurunga will hit it away for a boundary. Well, this one's cleaned him up. Well, that was a very, very smart delivery by Jahid Hassan. It seemed like a full toss that was right there for BLC Asquara to hit. But then it just seemed to dip on him and hit the base of the stumps. Let's just take another look at this one. This one is struck high. There's a catching opportunity. Will it be snaffled? It's, oh, he had a few juggled and a few attempts at it, and then he watched it. The Sri Lankan Lions have been given 2 runs. This one takes the top edge, and very fortunately for Liange, it sails over Shajad's head at third man, and that'll be a boundary, a very streakish boundary. Now 12 runs off the bowling of Aminul, but since then it's been a very different story. And this one's hit straight through the fielder at mid-on. And Jahid Hassan is able to stop it. This one is whacked by Liange. Does it have enough to go the distance? It certainly does. And you've got the power that Liange possesses. Can really muscle those balls over the boundary rope. Big sides going at it for one of those 2 spots to make it to the final, as this one's just going to trickle away over the boundary rope, and Thurunga will pick up another boundary. Neeraj Tiwari now coming into ball's 3rd delivery. This time Thurunga, this one just loops over all those fielders. Does it have enough to go over the boundary rope? It certainly does. And Neeraj Tiwari, who's normally so economical, going for a few runs in this over. That's back-to-back boundaries that have been hit off his bowling. In comes Neeraj Tiwari for the 4th ball. This time he tries to go across the stumps. This is a very close call, and it's given. And it certainly looked like it had everything that you're looking for in an LBW. It hit him on the flush because it was a low full toss, and it struck him right in front of the stumps. Take a look at this one. Absolutely. Thurunga couldn't make it any easier for the umpire there. And in comes Neeraj Tiwari to round out his over. And Shamal Sadoun plays this well, square of the wicket, but it's a great bit of fielding by Abid Ali, however. Smash, this one's a shorter delivery, digs one in. Has it gone the distance? It certainly has, and Prasad Liange getting his 2nd 6. Tried to dig one in, Iftikhar Jaman, but he's bowling to a very, very tall man. There's Jaman running in, trying to bowl this one hard, goes on pace. This one's going straight to Tomal Aminul. Will it be caught? Yes, it will. Aminul, keep him out of the action. No, you can't. As he takes a very, very important catch, and that is a big moment in the context of this innings. Oh, here, this one's just worked away, down to 3rd man. Good start by Jaya Cody. Oh, this one could be close. This is a very good chance of it being an LBW. That's the 2nd LBW tonight. We don't often see that many LBWs. And this is well struck. It's going to go straight to Anwar Hussain, but he puts it down. We don't usually see Anwar Hussain put those opportunities down, but then there's a chance. There's some overthrows. Just how many catches they put down so far tonight. Has that one gone the distance? As we continue to develop sides in Europe, this one is struck as straight as a beeline, but goes straight to Neeraj Tiwari. It goes right through his hands. He's having a forgettable night in the field. You see Bilal Hussain coming in to bowl. The 4th delivery was over, and oh, that one's cleaned him up. Roshan Siriwardena went for the big shot, and he missed spectacularly. You wondered if there was a need to really step towards the leg side over there, but he does do that, and in the end he's cleaned up. Big wicket for Bilal Hussain, as we see Bilal Hussain run in. This one's there, it's taken an edge, it's popped up, chance to catch it for Shakawat Hussain, who puts it down again. Sadoun goes for the big shot, he recognizes that. Has it gone the distance? We await the umpire's decision. It's been given a 4 for the moment. That's been signaled a boundary. Well, and he comes for the 2nd ball, Bilal Hussain. And Once again, takes all the pace off that delivery, but it's going to go for 4 byes. That's pretty tricky. Good wicket keeping there. And Shamal Sadhu strikes this one well. It's going to go square the wicket, and it's going to go for a boundary, so the Sri Lankan Lions move up to 97. And Sadoon once again going behind point. Is he going to get a boundary? He certainly will. Abid Ali watches it go over the rope, and that will end the Sri Lankan Lions innings in style. That over was a very productive one for the Sri Lankan Lions. 16 runs off it, and Shamal Sadoon was there at the end to power his side to 105. This is a wider delivery by Rohan Jayakody. Pathirana goes up in appeal. Go again to play the 4th delivery. This one's a top edge. Is it going to carry to the fielder? It goes just over him. And Saman Kumar just couldn't back up enough. Otherwise, Jayakody might have got Roman Mazumdar out for a 2nd time tonight. But regardless, Mazumdar has been so comfortable, certainly before his injury. And then he comes with the final ball of this over. This one just about manages to get underneath it and helps it away for a boundary. So a couple of boundaries to end the over for Jayakody. Well, Kamal Reyes didn't get a 2nd over. The man who's been the absolute talisman of the Sri Lankan Lions bowling. This one is played well by Roman Mazumdar, and he gets a 6. That was slightly overpitched. And you wonder if that little boundary of Jayakody helped him get some confidence back. Oh, that one's cleaned him up. And Buddhika Mahesh always makes that big impact, and this is a huge moment in the game. Roman Mazumdar seemed like he got going with that 6. And this time he picks out that gap between bat and pad, Buddhika Mahesh. And he gets the ball to shoot right through it. And this is a huge wicket. But he's really emerged in these last few matches. This is struck well by Neeraj Tiwari, and he'll go underneath the fielder. And I think he sensed something like that might happen, but it doesn't make any difference because that one's just shot away like a rocket. And in comes Mahesh. Wider delivery. Pathirana is absolutely convinced. He's cheering and he's gone. It's been given by the umpire, and Neeraj Tiwari has to walk. And this one cleans him up. Buddhika Mahesh. And we see a cheer from the Sri Lankan Lions supporters as well. That was a huge, huge wicket. And they keep getting wickets at regular intervals. Some important wickets. This one takes an edge. Is it taken by the fielder? It is taken! And that is an enormous wicket. Potentially game-changing wicket. It's the in-form Bilal Hussain who's been dismissed by Sadoon. And in comes Sadoon. This one's struck by Iftikhar Jaman. It's really high up there. It might have collected some stardust on the way down, but it goes right through the fielder's hands. But somehow, it doesn't go to the boundary. That was quite amazing. It seems like the rub of the green went to them there on the part of the field, which doesn't have much green. But Iftikhar Jaman has hit a maximum. Needs the ball full. This one's up in the air. It's going to go to the fielder. Long on. Catching opportunity. Should be taken. It is taken. Rohan Jayakody with the big catch. And we've seen him make an impact with the ball in hand, with the bat in hand. And now he takes an important catch. This time he goes down the leg side. It's actually off the keeper's pad. And Saman Kumar, boy, has he had a difficult night in the field. Kamal Reyes to bowl the 5th delivery of this over. This one's cleaned him up. And they keep picking up wickets, the Sri Lankan Lions. And this task goes from hard to harder for the Nicosia Tigers, as now the Sri Lankan Lions can probably just taste victory. They can sense it. It is within their reach. Play out all the way over here in the southwest coast of Cyprus. As this one slips through Buddhika Mahesh. And will this trickle away for a boundary? It certainly will. So Jahid Hassan starts off with a 4. And this one is clubbed up there. Buddhika Mahesh, will he take it on the juggle? He certainly will. Excellent catch, and Buddhika Mahesh, he makes an impact with ball in hand, and then he snaffles the catches as well. It took a bit of a juggle, and Anwar Hussain has to depart, as now the Sri Lankan Lions inch closer and closer to a victory. on each of those days. This one is clipped the top of leg stump, and Chamal Sadoun is absolutely elated. And now the Sri Lankan Lions are inching closer and closer to a dominant victory, and this is going to do their run rate a whole load of good. Chips one up, it's very well taken. An excellent one-handed catch. Boy, that was an absolute blinder. He's done so well to take that one. Just reached a hand out and plucked it out of the air. And Kamal Reyes, we were talking about how much he was struggling. Well, he's picked up his third wicket of the night. Who had a difficult loss in the first match. This one will take an outside edge and just trickle away for a 4. So now let's take a look at this. And this one by Shahjad Badan. Oh, it's very well struck. This is reminiscent of that winning shot he had against Mdox, and it slips right through BLCS Kumara's grasp. He tried to reach a hand out, but failed to cling onto the ball. So Shahjad Badan hitting just his second boundary of the tournament by Sriwardhan. We've seen Tomal Aminul at the other end. Manka, tons of players, and they get. Do they get it? Looks like they haven't, and the Nicosia Tigers somehow survive and see out all 10 overs at the end of this match.